Now, welcome back to this segment, Star Corona. We have yet another guest in the studio, and he will be doing justice to his craft for us. And before we let you know some of these things, let's just tell you who our guest right now in the studio is. He is Ademola Williams, also known as DJ Moore. DJ Moore is an electrifying DJ who also gives you more of great vibes and energy through his music and lifestyle. He's born and raised here in Lagos, in Lawansin, Surulere, always passionate about music from a young age. And he started DJing professionally under DJ KY's at the Academy in 2018. He performed at the Joe O concert, the Urban Festival, Junk Festival, weddings, to just name a few. DJ Moore is also a graduate of psychology at OOU and also owns a music recording studio, who is also passionate about good music and creating the atmosphere for positive energy and good vibration. Now let's let you see our guest in the studio. Welcome, DJ Moore.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's wonderful having you as my host today.
The name DJ Moore, is it like more, giving us
like
more
extra?
So, explain, how did that come about?
More is like getting to always want more. It comes from my name, so Demola.
Oliver Twist.
You understand that kind of thing.
Okay.
So it comes from my name, Demola. Okay. The more is like the stress part of the name, Demola. Okay. So like more. So I give you more. Once you think about Demola, it's like more. There's more to that guy.
Okay, I see where that came from.
I
like it. Very creative.
And
exactly.
what you do in the future.
Exactly.
All right, so tell us more about this craft. We read your profile. You started this pretty much early.
Yes, early. I won't say early, but I chose my path as being a DJ as, let's say, 2015, 16. That's when I started learning like across the street and things like that. But professionally, like I said, was under DJ KY's. But before then, I was more of just into listening to music, getting to know more about where I fit into the entertainment world, because I know that I was always born to be an entertainer, but it was just where to fit in perfectly. That was the thing as at that time. So as at then, I was still thinking of being a presenter, doing some dabbling into one or two things, but professionally under DJ KY is 2018. But before then, I've always loved music. Music has always been the family thing.
So why did you go to school to study psychology?
Basically, parents things now. You have to go to school to, the Nigerian mentality that if you're not, and it's good actually, it's not just the Nigerian mentality, it's when you get to some stages that you understand that, oh, really, education is really, really good, aside whatever you want to do. So it's always good to have the foundation of going to school, getting the basics. Then from there, you can now decide that, okay, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to do this. I want to do that. So that's just it. Education should always be number one priority.
Nice.
It gives you the edge.
How does it give you the edge in DJing?
Because
we actually have a lot of DJs that came out from the trenches, if I'm allowed to use that word. Lot of them beautiful performers that actually understand. Is it do DJ perform? They perform, yeah. They are beautiful performers that actually understand the craft and give us the jam when it comes to like mixing music. So how has education played a role, in when it comes to DJing?
Let me tell you something. I be trench kid too. Forget all these. So it means I come from the trenches.
Okay.
So it's not just being in the trenches. Like some people are in the trenches that actually go to school, because they're living like everybody in the trenches doesn't actually. There are some people that are in the trenches that actually do go to school. And at the same time, I said, education is like a foundation. It gives you the +1. That's the more part of it. That's the regular DJ. The regular DJ might not go to school. So if I'm saying I'm more and I'm like the regular, there's no more to that. So as DJ Moore, I have to go to school and add it to my DJ. So that's the plus.
All right, so now how have you been able to carve a niche for yourself? And that's one. Then two, like you said, you're using your education to really enhance your craft. How has that been able to give you that uniqueness in your profession, knowing fully well that you are not just the DJ we have in the industry? We have several DJs who are also doing well. But why should I personally want to, come for you?
Okay, first of all,
go for
first
other
of all,
people.
yeah, every DJ has their own skills and every DJ has their own way of getting the crowd into the mood. So as a DJ, as me, my own niche is getting you 100% vibes, like making sure that you always want more in the sense of synchronization, how you get song selections. There are ways at which I study psychology, so now I can use my psychology to say, okay, oh, the atmosphere now needs to be bubbly. It's not like you just come in and start playing trench songs and start playing some songs that you need to read your atmosphere and be like, okay, this is the kind of song that fits into this atmosphere. That is how you would be more better than the next DJ, because some DJs don't know the right songs to play at the right time, at the right mood.
Yes, I was about asking you
So
that.
you have to know, you have to read your crowd. You have to understand that, okay, at this point right now, I should just go with the slow tempo before getting them into the mood. Or everybody's already hyped up. Let me just give it to them like that. So the most important thing is knowing your crowd, knowing your audience, and knowing how to relate with the audience so that you'll be able to respond to whatever you're giving to them. Because it's always very, DJing is like, once you are talking, it's just like talking to someone and they don't give a response.
Yeah.
So if I'm playing and the crowd is not feeling the vibe, definitely you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So
All right. Now, let me ask you. I understand that DJs these days are now singing. They're now, doing music.
Diverting.
Yeah, exactly. Is it that their craft is not really getting the attention they need out there? That is why they're kind of switching or kind of doing music just to combine these two extremes. I want to know from you.
okay, first off, yeah, I would say music. I won't say without the DJs, but I'm saying without the DJs, yeah, your music won't go far, 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 far. In the sense that we are the ones that play it in every club, gigs. So you understand? So DJs are more of like promoters too.
Yeah.
So when you say now DJs going into music is because they've been into the music game. They know how good song sounds, how to give the kind of crowd the kind of song that they will
Are you
need.
sure it's not the fact that they are trying to
No,
cash
no,
Get the
no, no.
cash from
See, a
the
DJ,
attention is not really
I'm
big
telling you
to
that
them.
a DJ, if you know how to, DJs make it well and make it big. I could go for a gig now, yeah. Music artists, they get more money from streamings and probably record label, yeah? As a DJ, if I have a party, I get paid for playing your song.
Yeah,
So you understand? So it depends on it depends on the gig and it depends on where you're playing. So me as a DJ, if I'm going out and I'm getting okay, some gigs, weddings, you get like 500K for just like 2-3 hours and you're done. It depends on how you get like 1 million. You get, so there are DJs, there are different angles to it. It depends on your own personality. So yes, there's dabbling into music is just the fact that adding it as a plus. Because me too, I've started featuring some artists too. It's just like promoting the artists and promoting their song and also enhancing your own job too. It's just like a 50-50. It's a win-win. You scratch my back, I scratch your back.
All right,
That's
now
how
let
it
me
is.
ask you, in every craft, in every career, there are challenges, right? How are you able to deal, what are these challenges associated with this industry you find yourself, and how are you able to deal with it? That's one. Then two, we know there are DJs out there that are not trained, that are not skilled. Just like you said, you went to school so that you can enhance your career. How are you able to, use your career and the skill you have to be able to correct some of these errors you see in the industry you find yourself?
Okay, so challenges in the industry are, it's not everybody that is your friend in the industry. We might just laugh at when we see at gigs, and because support is always the most important thing. You need to support yourself to like, okay, this person is dropping a new mixtape, this person is having his events, this person is having this or this. You need to support yourself. But in our industry today, we rarely support ourselves.
In fact, we see more beefs.
Exactly. We rarely support ourselves.
So
It's always more of competition.
What's that for?
It's because of competition. They feel like, okay, I can do this, but why should I support this person when me too I can do this rap? But it's more of, let's do this together. It's teamwork. I don't know if it's this part of the world that we don't really believe in teamwork. We believe in individual work. Because we want it to be like me, get all the attention. It's all about me. But sometimes when you have your team, just like this Ilda, let me use that as a reference, she couldn't have done it alone without the people that were with her. But the spotlight is on her. But definitely she has the spotlight, but those that are around her that were supporting her too, one way or the other, they will get opportunities low-key. But it might not just be like her because the spotlight is on her. So, but they have a teamwork. All of them are all together. In the DJing world now, it's not everybody that will support you and come out for you for events that you have.